Cornwall, an intriguing place full of rich history, legends, paranormal, and the unexplained. In this series of programs, we'll be investigating haunted places, alternative therapies, witchcraft and magic, legends and myths, unexplained phenomena, and UFOs. Set high overlooking the village of Roach, set on a rocky foundation lies a 15th century chapel in ruins. With a reputation of a ghostly figure watching from the window, with many sightings and stories of this figure being seen. Some say it is a leper who once lived there, and others say it was a miner, and some say a smuggler. With stories of strange noises, sightings and unexplained events, we head to Roche Rock at night to investigate what goes on.
Okay, so we're here inside the chapel itself. We had to climb quite a steep ladder to get up here. It's very windy, so if you hear some maybe blowing noises and stuff, it's maybe just the wind coming through. It's very cold in here, like shaking from cold. So we're just going to sort of take a few photos and stuff. And I can't take a flash photo.
Do you want me to have another go?
Yeah, it's definitely on. Let me even prove it. Let me get the main screen on. Okay, so you can see this object here, which is the flash. Okay, so there you go, forced flash. So that's flash on. Oh, look, it's gone funny again.
No flash. How are you feeling?
I've got to say, of all the haunts we've done, you know, we've been some pretty scary places. I'm just feeling really weird, like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's someone here, like, I don't know, it's weird to explain, like, it just feels like there's someone maybe watching us, or even just listening to what we're saying, you know, sometimes you can just sense if someone's there.
I'm sure I just saw something peek over that thing then.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just going to have a go now, because I experienced this before down there and I had a go and it seemed to work. So let's see. Whatever it is not letting us take anything.
Oh my god, it's not actually letting you take anything now.
No. What if I aim it out there?
Something's messing with it because we're in here, I think.
So where your cameras up now?
What was that noise?
What?
There was a noise up there then.
Like what?
Like... Okay, we just heard a really weird noise. So what do you think it could be, Matt?
No idea. I just think I'm seeing shadows.
Yeah.
And it's like they're darting around up there, but I don't know, it could be light, who knows. It's just bizarre, it's not letting us take any kind of photos at all. How's it coming out in the night vision cam? Do you see anything?
It's very dark up there. Very dark.
Move a bit closer maybe. Watch your foot in there.
This goes blurry. Oh, there we go.
You getting it?
Yeah. Whoa, I just seen a shadow.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
Like just by that peak of the rock. There.
I just don't know. I don't know if it's a flick of my eye or what. I just...
Okay, so it's been a very interesting sort of discovery, I suppose, here at Roach Rock. The camera's been played with, we've heard funny noises, we thought we'd seen shadows and stuff, but to be sure, I don't know.
Okay, you want to go to do? Want me to go first or you want to go first?
Come on, go.
What's your phone?
Okay, let's try this camera again, see if we can get a flash down the bottom of the steps. Oh my god, no way!
Oh. Right, well.
And again. Oh no, 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 I don't like that. Oh my god. I think we definitely have had someone blown by electrics, there is no doubt. There is just no doubt. I mean, I am pretty sceptical when it comes to these things. And you know, I know my electronics, I'm a bit of a geek, I'll admit that. And I know about stuff like this. I mean, I just don't know what would stop it working like that. I mean, 2 seconds ago up there, not working, sorry. Come down to the bottom of the steps, working. I mean, I tried it twice, it's double flashing.
I'll do it again.
What, do one just randomly?
Yeah,
do one like, you know, towards the grass.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Missed. Keep taking, keep taking.
Oh yes, look at that. Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Keep going. Big, take one in there. Oh.
Oh wow, that is brilliant orbs. Brilliant orbs.
Was it?
Roach Rock had a very eerie atmosphere, and we will be investigating these ruins again with a local medium in a future episode of Mystic Cornwall. We headed to Tintagel to visit Larry and Claire, who specialise in aura photography, crystal healing and tarot reading, to find out a bit more about what they do.
Mainly we do aura photography, when we do healing. Crystal healing is the main thing that Claire does, who's next to me here, and I do the aura photography, which involves sometimes looking at energies within the body and how it all functions. The colours of the auras will dictate your personality, and sometimes your past and future events that are coming through with you. The healing element of this, which is obviously sometimes visible and obvious, you know, like if you have an injury that you know about, and sometimes not quite so obvious if we're looking at, shall we say, a past tie energy or something similar. The aura itself is basically 7 tiers and goes out, but fundamentally we're looking at the inside one, which is the colours. We have found in the past that people do come in and see them. Most people will see the first layer of an aura. It shows a little haze around the body. It sort of changes, and it will change as you look. It's changing as we go, really, because this is because your mind's changing. You've got 7 chakras that we use generally. We start off with number 1, root, and we work through sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, and then you have the third eye, which is the brow one, which is right here, which the Indians use as a little red dot, and then we have the crown chakra above that. There is also a common belief there's one above that and one below that. So the size of a chakra will show the energy it potentially has, but whether it's actually got that or using that will depend on the person's environment in the way they're working in life. Very much a case of a person who's a bodybuilder or a person who's a very strong person with very big arm muscles. People that use a throat chakra for communication will have a very large chakra if they do a job in life which requires they have to talk a lot.
We very rarely do, but we do animal healing as well. Animals do have extra chakras that humans don't have. They have what we call bud chakras, and you'll find these in their paws and just behind their ears. So when you stroke your dog and make a fuss of them and you tickle them behind the ears, that's why they love that, because that's their bud chakras, and that's sort of their sensitive areas, and they pick things up. So what I do to start with is, before I start a healing session, I call in my spirit guides and my higher self. They come in to watch over me, protect me, create a little protective bubble around me. Okay, so that's firing through. All I've done there is, again, bring the white light down through, and
I did see a white light.
Yeah, basically blast you with that, and at the same time I'm attuned to Kundalini Reiki. I've asked that particular healing energy to come through. Now these are really good general healers. They will do everything. Yeah. They're good information storers, they're good energy pick-me-ups, they do the full works. Yeah. Best crystal to use if you're a novice for crystal things. You can pick one of these up from any shop. It'll probably cost you about, I think one of these in ours would cost about £7.
These are based on runic symbols, as you can see, as we do this. They're runic cards. They've all been individually made by me. They have both meanings, one on each side. So this means that every part of the card reading can have two elements, you see. So the card reading is going to have two elements to it, and we're going to do that as we go in. The cards are going to be upside down to you, but we'll turn around if there's anything that's nice. So there's quite a lot there. So what we do is, lady first has to shuffle it. So runic card based on two symbols with different meanings, and a few additionals in there. So it's very much a personal thing, and it's done in conjunction with what we were saying earlier within the aura photos and crystal healing elements, because all of it tends to come together.
If you would like to find out more or get your aura photography taken, you can visit them at www.lunaorbis.co.uk. In the heart of Bodmin Moor lies Jamaica Inn. Built in 1750, it provided shelter and food for travellers, and because of its isolated location, was a haven for smugglers. A dark history fills the walls of the inn with tales of murders, feuds, and people disappearing with no explanation. A haunting place to send shivers down your spine. Sean Mellor is the gift shop manager at Jamaica Inn and has offered to share some of his stories with us.
We're in the museum at the moment. This is a theatre room we had constructed about 2 years ago. Originally there were 7 tableaus with mannequins in them, and they told the story of Jamaica Inn. You pressed a button and it told you a little piece. This section here in the middle of the theatre room was notorious for a young girl that used to stand at the side of visitors, and she used to tug on their clothing. We do have many investigations here, and they have had quite a few occurrences where they've been doing a circle and shouting out, trying to contact any spirits or get any activity from the paranormal. And one instance they had a circle, and one of the ladies in the group had placed her bracelet in the middle of the circle, and they actually witnessed a shadow almost of a young child bending over the circle and in an attempt to reach to the bracelet. Another occurrence where they had a table in here with a glass on it, and they were doing a Ouija board. They all stopped for a moment's break, and a child's handprint actually appeared inside the glass. The bit we're standing in now is the old reception. Before the new part of the building was converted 8 years ago, this is where everybody came in. We had the 6 existing rooms, and if you read the story of Jamaica Inn, when the heroine arrives at the inn, she actually comes through the main entrance door, which is on my left. I'll take you up to the old rooms now, give you a little bit of history about those. Room 3, Francis Davies' room. That's one of the characters in the Jamaica Inn novel. It gets a lot of activity. It's our only family room we have, so it's a 4-poster room with a bunk annex to it. And we have had a lot of reported activity of children's voices in that room. And a couple of people have said that they've left personal items on the windowsill or on the side, and when they've come back in the room a few hours later or even the next morning, they've actually been moved round and been played with, just like children would. And actually 4 or 5 people last year, 2011, sorry, they reported their key vanishing. Now the key fobs, as you can see, I have one in front of me, are quite large and not easy to lose. But 3 people misplaced their key, sometimes only for 10 minutes, sometimes for a couple of hours, which was quite unusual and strange, really. This is room number 4. This is our most famous room. Up until recently was our most haunted room. This is the room that Daphne du Maurier actually stayed in when she visited the inn in the early 30s. The story goes she was out on the moor riding with a friend, became disorientated by the fog and came upon the inn and stayed here for a couple of days. And while she was here, she was told stories of local legends and people and ghosts, and was that inspired by her stay that she wrote the book a year later. We've had a lot of activity in this room. There's stories of a man standing by the window looking out into the courtyard, things moving in here, the faces appearing in the mirror when people have been looking at the dressing table. But we'd sometimes get child's playing and the noise. You get reports from both 5 and 6, which are to my left and right, and they say that they've heard children playing in the corridor just out here. And you know, it's I think when the investigations come, they do get a sense of playfulness here at the end of this corridor of activity on, and that sort of dressing table area. We also get quite a bit of activity with regard to the wardrobe. Originally, people used to say to me, you know, stories of don't leave the wardrobe door open, or the, you know, basically the bogeyman will come out and get you, sort of thing, which is a bit far-fetched and a bit funny. But one of the investigations we had, we propped the door open with a chair, and in the bottom of the wardrobe, as you can see, there's a large blanket. Now, they were doing mirror scrying in the dressing table mirror, and they were getting some good activity on that. They heard a rattling from the actual wardrobe itself of the coat hangers. So they turned round and came over to the wardrobe, and in the blanket at the bottom of the wardrobe there was a large handprint that had appeared that wasn't there before. Everybody in the room tried their hand inside on top of the handprint, and it was far bigger than anybody's that were there. So it's definitely something strange. We've had a couple of residents in this room. They're on the honeymoon, and they'd gone to bed in the evening, and in the middle of the night, the gentleman woke up the first night in an absolute. He was wet through with sweat and had a feeling of nausea. He sat bolt upright in bed. His wife awoke and turned on the light at the side, asked him what was wrong, and he said it just felt like he was being held back and held down and sort of on his upper chest and towards his throat. Anyway, she looked at his throat, and he had handprints that had appeared on the side of his throat. She also that same night felt that her hair was being played with by small fingers, which is quite a strange one. They did stay the whole week of their honeymoon, but not in this room. They did move rooms after a few nights. This is our most, room 5 is the one that gets the most reported activity now. It's our most haunted room. In the mirror itself, it's a lot of people have said that they've seen their face change, or they've seen other faces appear while they've been sat looking in the mirror.
Cornish Living TV was offered the chance to join a ghost hunt at the inn with the UK's national ghost hunting team, Haunted Happenings.
My name's Paul, this is Martin. We both work for Haunted Happenings, the UK's #1 ghost hunting company. Basically we do ghost hunting throughout the UK, from up in Scotland all the way down to Bodmin Jail and everywhere in between. Generally throughout the investigation we do pick up on activity from all levels of the inn, as well as some of the guests bring along their own spirits with them, and we do get a lot of personal messages through Ouija boards and some of the other equipment that we use. The main areas where we do get a lot of activity is the museum area, especially in the back. We tend to make contact with a lot of children from the late 1700s who seem to have a particular attraction to an elephant that's in one of the display cabinets. We also come across quite a dark entity in there, quite authoritarian figure, who when he's around, it usually shows himself in the atmosphere changing quite dramatically and going very dark. And when his presence can be felt, the children tend not to be around.
We're inside room 6 in Jamaica Inn. We're just going to do a few call outs, take a few photos. It's pretty dark. We're using the night vision camera. We're just going to see what goes on.
If there's anybody in here who wants to let themselves known to us, please show yourselves. We're not here to hurt you.
Is that someone laughing?
Sounds like somebody crying.
That's crying. Someone want to check someone's actually out there?
Where are you at the moment?
Alright?
Room 3 at the moment. Yeah, there's some history linked with that room.
Ah,
And,
okay.
Cara's been here before and same effect.
Really? God.
Okay, so we're now in room 5 in Jamaica Inn. As soon as we walked in here, the atmosphere has just completely changed. It's a lot colder in here. I mean, it's just right opposite to room 6. I mean, we're all feeling really cold. It's not just one of us. As soon as we walked in, it's just like almost a really strange feel in here. We're going to do maybe some more call-outs in this room and see if we get more of a result. Take some more photos as well.
I've got goosebumps all
Shall I
over.
draw these curtains?
I have got goosebumps all over.
As soon as you walked in,
Shall
yeah,
we
the
get
door.
dark
I feel
photos,
really
alright?
strange.
It's not nice in here.
Why is it so cold in here?
It is cold.
This is that weird feeling I had. There's something going on.
It just went in my ear then. It just went.
Came in.
Yeah. Should we sit down and make ourselves?
I just heard it again.
If that was you, can you do that again?
Lower. My
Yeah.
nose is slightly bigger,
Yeah.
like fatter.
I think I might have this on tape. But is it just me?
I can't see my face anymore.
Hmm?
Whoa! I couldn't see my face anymore then. That was weird.
As if it doesn't.
One guy stood about here where I'm standing, and if you look in the display cabinet, you can see an elephant. And he was just taking photographs. And I always say to people, if you're going to take a photograph, take more than one, because the chances are you'll see nothing on the first one and something on the second one. Looking back on the second photograph was a child's face looking up towards him. Okay, any spirits with us now?
Oh, I just had a pressure point right on my back. Just as soon as she said that, the pressure point just chucked me right in the middle of my back.
Okay.
Is there someone behind over there? There's
I-
someone
I-
Yes,
moving
it's-
about.
Yeah, but I've got my hands
Is
that way.
it George over there?
Is that someone?
Everybody forward and backwards. Can you rock them? Forwards and backwards. If you want to come into the circle, can you lift somebody's arm up, please? Lift their arms. And walk into the circle. Try and raise their arms gently. Lift their arms up. You want to raise somebody's arm or pull them forward, push them forward, pull them back. You make the hands go cold. Okay, thank you for that.
Are you moving it backwards and forwards?
No.
You're moving your arm?
No.
But it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is swaying.
K2. Oh, right.
That's really
It's
swaying.
weird,
Just
isn't
went
it?
off.
Yeah.
For no reason?
Yeah, there isn't.
Oh, right. Okay.
Music is swaying. Oh yeah.
Does it feel like
It's
it's been...
really tingling.
It's like got cool around the outside. I can't really feel the tingling, but I can feel it. It's definitely swaying.
Does it feel like it's been pulled down?
I don't know, it's really peculiar.
It feels.
It's just swaying.
It feels like there's almost something cut to it. Like
Stop. I'm trying.
I said to you that it's a connection with.
My arm's gone really hot.
Come on, if that's one of the children, can you reach up and push the arms up? Can you lift the arms up?
No, quite happy. Don't like to tell you that this one's tingling now.
Is it?
well, this one.
Yeah. Look.
Oh my god.
Oh, my arms are really hot.
Oh my god, proper pulling, aren't they?
What, up or...
Just push.
They're just swaying. I can't.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something dangling off your coat, but it's even something's touching your knuckle. It's almost like it's like a cold breeze blowing across my
My arms
hand.
feel really heavy.
Like trying to like keep it still,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
not.
And I've got my arm rigid straight, there's no bend in my arm at all.
How was that?
The other group are on the way in, I think.
usually the way it starts to happen. And
I'll just stand here and sway. It's really bizarre, isn't it?
It's like
my arms feel like lead weights.
My feet feel like lead weights.
My arms do. It's bizarre.
okay, do you want to break the circle? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Your hands should stop. Okay, if the spirits of the children are with us now, or any other spirits, if you want to come forward, please. We're here with full respect. We mean you no harm. We're not afraid. Please don't be afraid of us. Please come forward. If you made the lights flash when I was talking, if you could do that again for us, please. What's your name with the ball, sorry?
Jane.
And?
Tamsin.
Tamsin. Okay, we have 2 ladies, Jane and Tamsin, who are holding a ball. If the children are with us, please come and play. Would you see it?
I'm sure this ball is moving. Wow.
Is it rolling back and forward?
Yeah. Really gently. Really gently. Oh my god.
Okay, the spirit that's touching the ball, thank you for that. Can you press it down in the lady's hand? Can you press it into her hand?
Can you see it moving? I got my torches on.
It's proper dark, isn't it?
There's a shadow over there.
Where? It's really out of focus. It's not even going back into focus here. See? That's weird, isn't it? Get your EMF reader.
Yeah.
Get your EMF reader.
God.
That's weird. It's not going back into focus.
Oh, I don't
It's
like
now.
it down here. Oh, I don't like
Oh,
it.
there's something really going on. Get in there.
Oh,
Get
I
in
don't
there.
like
Take
on there.
photos.
Well, don't walk into them.
Oh my god, how much colder has that gone?
Yeah.
Wow, oh my god, here.
Just
Take,
sit here.
take photos.
There's a breeze.
Take photos.
What are they all doing? Just sitting around in here?
Someone just tugged on my clothes.
What the fuck? Stay, calm down.
Look! What is it? Bits!
What the fuck, man?
You ran over here, there was bits all behind you.
Someone just pulled on my t-shirt.
Yeah, there was bits. There
I
was
think
bits
seeing something
behind
going
you.
down there.
When I put
What
my
the fuck
torch
was that?
on,
No.
there were
Right.
bits all behind you.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
god!
no.
Seriously, when you come over here, there was bits everywhere.
Swear down, that was like.
I went like that,
at
it
the back
looked
of
like
my
dust.
t-shirt, like
Yeah,
twice.
and then
it wasn't
dust.
just like.
Looked like
some-
dust over here.
No.
I just saw dust when you moved. Because I was just going to sit
My
down.
pictures aren't coming out. You know what yours was doing
Yeah.
earlier?
I've just got an orb.
Really.
Shall I go back over?
See that one come down?
Whoa, see beep?
It come down. It come down. That's there. It just went to the right. Keep watching the camera. You'll
I
see it.
beeped when you said no.
Yeah.
Then.
It went down towards it.
Look at this. It's
Oh my god. They're flying right near you, Tamlin. Yes.
Hello.
They just went over your head. Straight over it. See him? Keep watching. See him?
It came out with us, I expect.
Keep watching. See one?
yes.
There's loads. I've got massive ones. There's a lot proper.
Get this one behind her.
It's really bizarre.
Oh my god!
What?
There's flipping loads of them in here.
Can I look? It's really funny. I've got to see this.
I think it's sheep. Look, see that one? Keep watching. Just keep watching there. You'll see it flying around. Whoa! On his own. See it?
Hang on.
That was on your seat.
Can you not see them?
Oh, yes!
Can you not see him? See him? Go in the middle of the room a minute, Luke. See him?
Yeah.
They're flashing! They're flashing!
Yeah.
Proper flashing!
Was the footage we captured merely dust or bugs? Well, we don't know. So our quest continues. Either way, we all experienced a feeling that we were not